From SW16, my brown is slim and fit. Young boy on the ball like Palmer, you know it's a go when he hits top bins. Falling asleep in a limo tints, my lighty won't stop pouring me drinks. You're hard, I'm rating the bars, but you're capping, I'm not convinced. Bro band up on the wing, still making.
Yes, people, it's your boy Rhino. Welcome to Rhino MGTV. This is my Manchester United match review. A day later, you know, I've slept on it. I watched most of the game. And yeah, make sure you lot are liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And like it says below here, Viktoria Plzen 1, Man United 2. Yeah, man, it was a bit of a weird game, man. I feel like I watched most of the first half, and then I watched pretty much a good amount of the second half. But obviously, I was in Nando's as well because I went to a meeting, and then I had to do some like quick editing for a music video and stuff. So I couldn't fully concentrate on the game, but I know the first half was quite slow. I wouldn't say they had crazy opportunities, but we invited them in the game too much. You know, this is a team. I can't remember what league they're from. Let me see what league. What league are they from? So Czech. They're from the Czech First League, and they're currently second. And I think they've already lost twice in their league. But at the end of the day, it's the Czech league, innit? Respectfully. So you expect United, even in bad form, to at least get away with the 3 points. And that's our first away win in Europe since March 2023. That's crazy. And this is some of the sins that the old, regime, committed. Crazy, you know. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I remember putting up things like this. It's mad. It's mad. It's mad. It's mad. But yeah, 3 points, much needed win. I think I'll start with Onana, man. Onana's been letting us down a lot, and he's had quite a shaky career since he's arrived at Man United. I feel like, you know, he started off very, very shaky to the point that we wanted him gone very much early, within reason. But at the same time, it's a thing where we said, you know what, put a good back line in front of him, and he should be all right. You know, like a lot of goalkeepers' confidence does come within their defensive structure as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I feel like he's just gone back to his bozo moments, man, and it's not like our defense is bad. This is one of the best defenses we've had um since basically Ten Hag. Like, when Ten Hag first came in, we had a very good defense. We had Varane, Martinez, and then Dalot and Wan-Bissaka. And who was on the other side? Obviously Shaw and Malaysia. And that back four is quite decent. Obviously now we play a back three with wing backs. And we've got a good defense. You've got De Ligt there, you've got Martinez, you got Lenny Euro. Obviously, Dalot hasn't been fully performing well recently, but he's still a good defender. We've got Malaysia. Who else have I missing? I feel like I've missed that one name. Martinez, De Ligt, Euro, and I'm sure there's another name I'm missing out. But yeah, we've basically got a good defense. So you're not expecting Onana to make these mistakes. Once in a while, make some, howlers and that little howlers, but these silly, silly mistakes and just certain times when the game starts, you can just tell that he feels a bit off. He feels like he's not gonna. It just feels a bit weird. You feel me? So, yeah, man. So Onana's not having the greatest time, and it's looking like in the long term we're gonna have to source a better goalkeeper. We did buy him for kicking out of his feet, and he's not kicking out of his feet well, and he's making the wrong choices. And I feel like take some risk here and there, but don't be stupid with it. You know what I mean? I don't mind if he's taking risks, but 80-90% of the time he's kicking is good. Because obviously his long balls, when you look at his stats, I think someone was saying that it's not as great as you think. He's more better with a short to medium passing. Well, therefore, with your short to medium passing, let's see crazy passes then. And then once in a while, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But the fact that we're not getting good passes consistently is definitely a worry. So hopefully he can sort out his form. I don't want to get onto him too much, but it is very annoying and very worrying. Um, who else didn't have a good game? I think Rashford was probably one of our worst players, man. And like I said on previous shows, Man Them Talk, Flawless's channel, I've said to myself that I'm not gonna go out my way to criticize the players, like go over the top. I'll criticize them and say what I need to say, but I'm not gonna go all out because at the end of the day, we know a lot of these players need to go in it. So we can't get rid of all of them in January, and we can't get rid of all of them in but until next summer. So why am I gonna sit and stress about it and moan? Yes, I can criticize things game by game, and deep down, I already know the players that are not good enough. Some players might prove me wrong. Some players might turn out to be better in this system. You know, there might not be a player that's favored, but they might be better in this system, and they can get away with being a squad player, or at least, you know, maybe even a first team player. Who knows? But we already know a lot of our players are not good enough. So, yeah, man. Rashford, I think he's probably our worst player on the pitch. Garnacho came on, didn't do much, but big up to Amarim, man. I feel like he made the subs, he brought Mount on, he brought Hoyland on, he brought Ugarte on, and it changed the game. Because, like I said, the first half weren't great at all. It was very bad, you know. We were moving the ball too slow. We were letting Viktoria Plzen getting the game too easy. So second half, we had much more control. We started to play our ball, started to move the ball quicker. We were breaking their lines quite very well. To be fair, Mount could have had a couple goals. Who else missed a chance? I think Bruno had a chance as well. Xerxes had a few chances. Xerxes didn't really have a good game as well, man. Um, but yeah, overall, we got the 3 points. Hoyland gets another brace. And yeah, Hoyland didn't have the best game either, but he did what he needed to do and he got us the win, you know. So Hoyland saves the day, and hopefully we can get a bit more consistency from Hoyland. We want to see some more goals, and we want to see Xerxes in more consistent form, and we want to see our attacking three better, you know. But yeah, other than that, you know, Mazrari had a good game as usual. I think Delit was quite decent. Martinez didn't have the greatest of games. I feel like building up from the back, he wasn't too great. But yeah, man, that's all I can really figure. That's how I feel next day. Like, obviously, sometimes when you do a match reaction the same day, there's a lot of emotions or whatever. But for me, I was so busy anyway, and I already knew that I'm going to do my match reaction today, the next day in it. So, yeah, man. So yeah, Rashford bad game, Garnacho bad game, Onana stinker. Dalot is not having the greatest of games. I think he definitely needs a rest, but he was one of our best players last season, so hopefully he can get some better form. Um, Hoyland scored the goals. His second goal was quite good. You know, wrapped his foot round it, whacked it in the bottom right corner. You know, you could say the playing conditions weren't the greatest. Maybe that could have played a part into like the players just feeling a bit, you know, edgy, starting off very slow. You know, because someone like, you know, Xerxes, normally he's very good with his first touch and whatever, and I feel like he was off yesterday. And even Ahmad as well. Ahmad had a few moments, but Ahmad was very good in terms of like being a threat up front. So yeah, big up Ahmad as always. He's always having a good game. And yeah, man, I just hope game by game we can start to control the games more and put the ball in the back of the net. Because if we can start scoring a lot more goals, even though we can't fully have faith in our attacking line, hopefully we can get something. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully. So we'll wait and see, man, and we'll take it from there, man. I'm just waiting for Ruben to find his proper 11 that he can rely on, and then his proper rotation squad, so that we can start to kind of build a bit more consistency in the team lineup, and we know who's playing and who's doing what. And obviously, he's still going to rotate, but I want to start seeing these players that are not doing good enough holding more of the bench, man. And let's get some academy players in that are going to work hard, because this system requires a lot of players to work hard. So we'll see what's good, man. And yeah, I think that's about it, man. You guys let me know if I've missed out anything in the comments. Like, you know, there's a lot of like patience that's going to be required from our fan base, you know, while our players get used to this system, while we know some players are not good enough. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's going to take a lot of patience. And like Saeed says, are we really ready to go through the pain? And I think I am, man. We're going through pain now. We're not playing great, but we're seeing elements of us doing decent. So there's definitely things to be positive about. And we just need to see the next game. You know, we got Man City away, and Man City are in bad form, but, you know, a derby form goes out the window. So if anyone wants to try and chat rubbish and say, oh, but, you know, a depleted Man City, you know, form goes out the window. Same way United have had terrible games, and then we've ended up beating people like Arsenal, whatever. Like, do you know what I mean? Or Liverpool. Do you get what I'm saying? So form does go out the window when it's a derby. So we'll wait and see that. It's going to be very interesting. Let me know what I've missed out. If there's any other things that you guys highlighted, let's have a chat in the comments. And make sure you lot are subscribing. Make sure you lot are smashing the like button. Yeah? Big up everyone as always. It's your boy Rhino, and I'm out.
From SW16, my brown is slim and fit. Young boy on the ball like Palmer, you know it's a go when he hits top bins. Falling asleep in a limo tints, my lighty won't stop pouring me drinks. You're hard, I'm rating the bars, but you're capping, I'm not convinced. Bro band up on the wing, still making